Hi everyone, my name is Carter from Ianai Systems. Today we're going to walk through work centers, and I'll guide you step by step so you can see exactly how this works in your all-in-one ERP solution. Work centers in Ianai ERP represent the physical locations, machines, or group of resources where manufacturing operations take place. They are fundamental building blocks for routing and production planning. Work centers also define the resources required for the manufacturing operations, which contain critical information about capacity, costs, and operational parameters. So as you can see on the screen, we're on the dashboard of our Kabubu site, and we're gonna set up a work center so that we can manufacture more Kabubus within our lines. So simply go to miscellaneous field over here on the left side, and here you're going to be able to see different types of elements that you can set up within our MISC functions. Today we're going to focus on the work center here, and if you have watched the previous videos, we have set up 3 areas for manufacturing kabubus: plant 1, plant 4, and the packaging area. But these were added as we go in terms of when the manufacturing happened, when the build happened, or when the routings were set up. But today we're going to be using this platform here within the miscellaneous portion so that we can set the work center up more in detail. So let's add plant number 2 here. So click the add new on the right hand side. And the first function that you see is that whether or not you want to use this work center. Obviously, Kabubu Factory is such a successful one, so we're going to use the line 2 and the plant 2. So we're going to have a Kabubu plant number 2. Description will be a manufacturing plant with capacity to make 30,000 Kabubus a month, for example. And the location will be at our Kabubu main site, right? And here is where it gets interesting. So if you remember the video about the items, I had explained that the items don't just include a tangible inventory items, but the items such as expense or services are considered as a not so tangible item, but also configurable for cost. So this function is where you use those type of categories to take those costs into consideration when it comes to have a better expectation on the accountings. So here, if you click the item here, you're gonna notice that you don't see as many items that we had created before. You only see 2, which are man-hour and electricity. And I'll show you here. So if you click the edit here for the man-hour, you'll notice that the type was service, right? And this is just to confirm that what I explained is correct. So if we just switch this into an inventory item and save and close, you're going to notice that the man-hour was deleted from our item that we can add to the work center. So again, we're going to be adding these items that are more applicable to set up the work centers and how much it costs to run them. Right, so let's set an example. So obviously we're going to need an electricity, and let's say this is a $30 per hour. That's an electricity. And what else? Maybe we need an air conditioning within our plant, right? So air conditioning. And this is going to be an expense as well. And then we're going to set this. And save and close. And what else? Let's think about some services. Maybe, for example, we provide snacks to our employees who are working in an operation. Snacks for operators. And this will be considered as service, right? Because we provide a service to our employees. If you save and close, and let's say it cost, let's say we provide 2 meals a day, and that's worth of $20. So that's $20 per hour per person, because each meal session will be an hour, for example. So you can save and close here. and you're now a more detailed work center was established. And again, if you have this set up in a more detailed and customized way, it makes it a lot easier for you to track these flows of financials. And that's going to help you managing your finance books, balance sheets, or even find more insight on where you're having more um, expenses versus your income, right? So this is more so to get your more insight when managing your businesses. So this is it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.